There's something in here with us.
God.
That ball has moved.
Look at your meter, look at your meter.
Would you please tell us your name?
Yeah.
Because we usually at least have one or two set up around the place, but yeah.
I don't know that we put any stat cams upstairs. Did we?
Probably not upstairs. No, it
Yeah,
would
I
have
don't
been
think we did, yeah.
would have been in the probably the cellar.
Yeah.
There was definitely one in the cellar. I remember that because I remember setting it up, and probably the.
Do you remember the amazing orbs in the cellar, the flashing orbs, and they came towards the camera and they were flashing?
I do remember, yeah, because there was a lot of, and then we kept getting that thing about the soldier every time we asked the soldier, and there was, I remember something about that. There was sort of activity every time we asked about the soldier, because I think it was Karen or Greg. Someone had picked up on a bit of his story.
It wasn't me.
No,
it must have been Greg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It must have been Greg. Yeah.
I picked up on that little girl, Loz. Do you remember when we were sitting out the front and there was a little girl that came across the road, and apparently she used to come over every evening to wait for her dad. And and he didn't come home one night. He got killed or something, and she was still there looking for her dad.
Wasn't that the soldier? Because I thought that was the same story. Because
was it the soldier?
The soldier with the little girl, because the little girl was there as well. That's what I remember of it. Yeah. So I don't know if they're the same thing, but I remember, something about the soldier and the little girl.
Yeah. Well, I met her because I was sitting out on the front stairs.
Yeah.
And a little girl just wandered across, and apparently she lived in one of the houses across the road, and she used to come and wait for her dad to get off the train at the station.
Yeah, I remember Loz and I were down in the cellar and we came up and you were sitting on the stairs and you were telling us that you just met this little girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I met her with someone. Maybe it was you, Shah. Were you sitting with me out the front?
I could have.
No, I know Loz was sitting with you.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was Loz.
Yeah, it was after.
Yeah, I think, yes, I do remember sitting with you out there.
I said, oh, okay. Where's your daddy? And she said, he's at the wall. He's a soldier.
Okay.
And he was supposed to come home on the train.
Yeah.
So I said to her, well, we can work together. So she sat down where you are.
Yeah.
Right next to me. And, and I said, so what's your name? She said, Ida.
Yeah.
And she told me she was 7 years old and she lives up in the street there. And it's really cool. And then we just sat there together.
Yeah.
For ages, and then at one point she just got up and went up there.
Yeah.
I was still at the pub. I think no.
And from memory, Rob, was it just down? It was probably 50 meters down or something. Someone died. About
50 meters on the Victorian side.
Yeah,
a really bad train accident where a number of people got killed. Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Other than catching anything else, other than the pulsating orbs and the chair moving, we didn't capture anything else.
Yeah.
But that was a good capture anyway. Like that is love it.
What more do you need?
Yeah, the ultimate.
So
if you get one of them every time, you're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
You know, and that's something people don't realise. You spend a lot of time not capturing things, and when you get something, it's just gold. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I really
process
felt
of
like.
going through it.
Sorry, Shah. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just going to say, so also the process of going through it, like looking through, hours and hours of footage, and then and then you get it, which is great. But I can appreciate that you guys go through a lot to kind of have a look and see if there's anything at all, and it takes so long. But the rewards are amazing because that looks really cool.
No, that is awesome.
What?
Oh my god!
The audio is the real interesting one because at least visually you can watch something, but with audio, and you know this, Loz, because you do a lot of audio stuff. It's almost like you can sit there staring at a wall with a set of headphones on for hours, just waiting to hear something. Yes, a lot of time. A lot of time.
Well, the video is a bit like that. It's like footage. Sometimes you feel like you just want to fast forward. See if anything, but you can't because you'll miss something. It's so quick. Oh, look how fast those orbs were then.
Yeah.
And if you were skimming, sort of, you would have missed half of that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems really active, that place, to me. Serviceton. Like I couldn't believe all that touching that was happening. Like I don't know if I've had that before. Maybe, I'm not sure, but that was down in those where they kept the prisoners. Yeah, whatever, the cells. Yeah, down in the cells there. That's where it kept happening. As I remember, you were there, Paul, as well. Something either touched me or fell on me.
Well, you've been saying that a few things have been touching your hands.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I remember that particular night. You said to me, Karen, that there was something attached to me. So there was some man attached to me or something. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. Something weird was definitely happening that night, because even with you, Stu, in that cell apart, hearing that breathing as well. Yeah. And that was so clear. Like there was someone else in the room with us.
It's sort of like it was going. It's sort of like. Yes. Yeah, because actually I thought that was you.
No, it wasn't
to be
me.
honest, but no.
It was not me. I was hearing that. It was coming from over there. It's just, it freaks me out, really. It's as if there's a man standing there breathing.
Yeah, I heard the breathing, but there was definitely no one touching me. It was all you were feeling. And what,
Yeah. So it doesn't like surprise me, the chair thing, because I just really felt like there was stuff happening at that place. Yeah.
Isn't it amazing, like when you look at haunted buildings that don't have a sad or sinister history, like a jail or asylum or a hospital or orphanage, when stuff happen, like it's a train station. And it's interesting that it can be so active.
Yeah.
But you know what, to me it's not interesting. To me it's normal, because these are places where humans go, where people go. They're happy, they're sad, they're emotional places. There was a ballroom there, so there would have been fun things going on. There was a prison there and a morgue there, so there were bad things going on. Anywhere people are, we leave an impression behind. We leave something. You know that old saying, if these walls could talk. Wow, if they could talk, because we leave everything behind. We leave impressions wherever we go.
Well,
that's great.
I remember you telling me once that people wouldn't believe how haunted office buildings are.
Oh yeah,
because
offices everywhere.
Passionate stuff happens in an office building.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know why, but public toilets. Some public toilets I find so creepy, and in fact, one of them, I won't say the name of it because I don't want to cause problem for this place, but there's a bakery, famous bakery, that if you go to the Rob's smiling because he knows what I'm going to talk about. If you go to the ladies' toilets upstairs, there's one particular cubicle which is as creepy as all get out, and I get in and I get out and I'm out of there as fast as I can go, and if I have to go, I have to go, but if I can possibly hold on, I will, because it's not a place I like to go into.
It's like the Clarkfield Hotel. I think it's Clarkfield Hotel. Shower in the toilet. The activity.
Yes.
But you think about it. If you had passed on and you're stuck haunting a toilet, you'd be pretty angry as well.
But Shah, what was that? I don't remember. What actually happened to you in the ladies' toilets in Clarkfield?
Well, it was Dave and I were there.
Yeah.
And like someone touched me. I can't remember if it was on my shoulder or on my bum. But the thing is, I thought it was Dave. I'm like, Dave, stop being an idiot. And he goes, well, I didn't do anything. And he was very far away from me anyway. So it couldn't have been him. But I just, obviously, because he was the only one in the room with me.
Yeah.
Did you just touch my head?
No.
Okay. Oh, it felt like that. It felt like that.
No, it wasn't me.
Serious, like it wasn't the camera or anything.
No.
Oh, mate.
I was standing a couple of feet away.
But it was the strangest feeling, because it wasn't like, it was just, I felt it. It wasn't like that someone brushed up against me. Like I could actually feel it. So that's why I thought it was Dave, but it wasn't him at all.
I remember looking back at the footage, and you clearly said that he touched you, and he goes,
Yeah.
he said, I'm like 10 feet away.
Yeah.
And then he sent you into the cubicle and filmed you in the cubicle.
I swear this is the first time I've ever done this.
Karen had said that the Irish spirit loved touching ladies as well, like, but in a fun way, not in a, you know.
He likes having a bit of a grope, but you can't dislike him for it. He likes the lassies.
Yeah.
And that was the same place too. And you also got touched at the winery as well, Shah, remember?
Yeah.
You're down the bottom.
Yeah.
That's
That
right.
was that was
the orc
crazy.
brush past, and you're like,
Banana.
yeah. We all thought it was Tim, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Loz was there as well.
Yeah, Loz was there. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw some of that footage one of the other podcasts too. It was amazing.
Oh, that was weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you missed that one, Shah. You were the star of the show.
Oh, that was amazing. But yeah. But this was great. I do remember now that we're talking about it. I do remember it.
What a pity it was all so long ago, because we're all trying, we've had a pandemic and we've been locked down and we've had all this other stuff that is just sort of wiped a couple of years from our lives. So we're all sitting back going, hang on, it feels like it should only be last year, but it's actually 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's the pity about it too, because Paul and I have footage and we can watch it, but we can't dump 30 hours, 40 hours of video footage on all of you just so that you can go, oh, great.
Yeah.
So who's going to watch that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a pity.
Oh,
what's that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wasn't
It was like another little voice coming in there.
Interference.
You that?
That said Rob.
Did it?
Yeah, and it came from your video, Rob.
Yeah, because you're
you wanted to call with someone else?
What's going on there?
I'm staying at home. I'm at home this week by myself, so I don't need this energy.
It came from your video.
It did, and it said Rob.
Yeah.
There was no one in my room that we can see, and if you have seen Karen, don't tell me.
Okay, I won't tell.
Yeah, no, I'm the only one here. I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
I reckon it said Rob.
That's interesting. Yeah, and you're square illuminated on Zoom.
And it said, I'm sure it said Rob. Did everyone hear it say Rob?
Yeah, it sounded similar to the robotic voice you get like on the
voice box.
The voice box.
Yeah.
And it happened twice. There was one before that. Yeah.
All right, lads, you need to calm down tonight. I don't need this.
Who would have thought we'd have footage to go back over from a Zoom meeting?